Right, here we go. Today I'm going to attempt to get this primer off and see what's underneath. You can see it's really ugly the way it's been done. All I'm going to try and do this with is some 800 wet and dry paper, a bucket of water, and then a scotch pad. There's the before. Wish me luck. Right, we're a minute or so in, believe it or not. Just going in soft circular motions, keeping the paper wet and trying to stay off the paintwork as much as I can. And that's what we've got so far. About 5 minutes in now. You can see it's all been done in circular motions. I've actually got the lip off the edge now, so there's no, although you can still see the primer, there's no actual step in it now. It just feels like one panel. So that's where we're at the minute. Right, strips it all off, took the bumper off, took the lights off. I should really take this out, but to be honest, I can't be arsed because obviously the old thing's got to be sprayed anyway. So I'm only really doing a bit of a bodge job. So I'm going to mask it all off. I've flatted everything off now primer wise. It's all one level now. I've gone halfway, done all this. You can feel it's just, there's no join in it. Funny thing, the marker lights were held in with raw plugs, so nice doggy job. So that's all smooth now, so's that. What I have done, this side here was always really rough. It's been primered. I haven't got any white paint, so I've gone over it really finely just to see if I could get the primer off. And if you can hear how smooth that is. If I just go around the other side, this is what we were up against. So if you can see, it's got primer painted in all of it, and you hear the finish where the overspray is. So I'm going to go over that. Same with this side. I haven't done this side yet, and that's the lip, how thick the primer is. But I'm going to do one side at a time in case I run out of paint. Right, this side's all masked up. I've gone over it with Thinner's white spirit just to get all the crap off, and I've actually put my old light back on there, so I haven't got to mask the light up. And I'm not going to spray 20 lines. I'm just going to feather it in and then cutting compound off any overspray. So wish me luck. The paint's in a bowl of warm water, just thinning it out and getting a bit of pressure up in the tin. I've just got one of the Mrs. brand new, well not brand new, but nice and lovely clean tea towels to wipe it off, and away we're going to go. Right, that's just had a couple of little coats. It's never going to be brilliant because obviously it's out of a spray can, and the paint next to it's 30 odd years old, but from a distance is all I'm hoping for at the minute. And I think when that dries it'll look okay. Certainly more one colour than it was. If anything, the problem's going to be that it's going to look flat, but we'll just have to live with that. Right, this side's all dry. It might polish up a bit. It's a bit flat obviously to the touch, but it's all one colour. That's the main thing. Poo brown. Can't beat it. Other side's all flatted off and masked off now. All down there. So it's just literally a case of blowing this over now. Bit difficult to tell in the sunlight. It ain't too bad. It's a bit lighter if anything, but it'll certainly look better for a while till I can afford to get it done professionally. If you can see on here at all, because of the shadow of the trees. I'll do one later when it's on the road. Just really keeping it all up to date. See all along the bottom. This side here. This side's not very good at all really. There was that much primer. I had to do a fairly big piece. I'm hoping to cut it a bit, but it'll just have to do. As I say, it'll look good from 10 feet away, which is all you can hope for at the minute. I'm a year or two off affording a proper spray job. But yeah, I'll do another one when I've put it all back together. Right, all back together. Again, you can't really see in this light, I don't think, but you can tell obviously that the paint, it's got to be cut now because it's obviously rough. Going to the original paint, you can see where it starts. But from a distance you can see it's lighter, but again it's better than that primer, I think. Here we go then, washed and polished. You can see the brown's lighter, but it's better than that primer. At the end of the day, when you've got scratches all over what kids have done in America, there's not a lot you can do. So, looks a bit better than it did. There you go.